So today I thought I would jump online and talk a little bit about how to get the how to get our team on the same page. The first thing you want to be thinking about is, do your team members actually know what your business, your organization, your project, whatever it is you're doing, you're trying to accomplish, do they actually know the reason why you're doing it? What is the purpose of your business? Why are you there? But it's not just enough for you to know the why, it's extremely important for your people to know the why. There's a story I love. I'm sure it's not a real story, but it's a story of two bricklayers. Both of them have the same JB. They're both doing the exact same thing on a building site. And one of them gets asked, "What are you doing?" And he says, "Oh, I'm just laying this brick, one brick on top of the other. That's my role. That's my job. I'm a bricklayer. I'm just laying one brick on top of the other." And the other bricklayer was asked the same question, and he said, "Well, I am building the most magnificent hotel you ever saw." The difference between the two is one knew their why and one didn't know the why. And I bet you will agree that the approach, the attitude, the energy with which they both do the same tasks will be different, just because one understands the why and the other does not. So, as a business owner, as a leader, as a manager, it's quite important that you're able to communicate the why to your people. But I also think the vision has to be made clear. The purpose gives you guidance because that's what guides you as to where you want to go, and the vision gives legs to that. So the vision is a bit perhaps more defined, more specific. And again, with your vision or mission, it has to be clear. It has to be clear to you, but it also has to be clear to your people. But also important is the values. So I refer to these as the PVV of getting your team on the same page: purpose, vision, and values. So it's important that as a business, you know what your values are. What are those things that are important to you as a business? Again, this is going to shape what you do. So it's going to shape how you do things, not only what you do, but how you do it. If the environment is important to you, it's important that your people know that. It needs to be written down and it needs to be communicated down the line. Everybody from the top to the least in that organization needs to know what the values are. However, I think beyond the organization clearly setting out its values, it's also important that you understand the value of your team members. It does two things. One, in the first place, it shows your team members that you care about them, that you care enough to want to find out what is important to them. So that's one thing. But the other thing is it also helps you know them better and know how to, especially when it comes to vision casting. For instance, you have a team, a member, somebody in your team who community is really important to them. They do a lot of community work. They're very interested in what the company is doing for, to meet up to its corporate social responsibility and things like that. Now, if you know that and you're casting a vision about maybe a project that you want the organization to embark on, how about if you are able to let your team members see how that project benefits the community? Just think about how much more that team member is going to buy into that vision and buy into that project. Make that a part of your onboarding process. Find out what's important to them. You will find that it makes a huge, huge difference. So, like I said, this was going to be a really short video. I just wanted to share those three things that I think are extremely important when it comes to getting your team on the same page. But before I end this broadcast, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about my 5-day challenge. So I did say I'm starting a 5-day challenge on the 14th of December called the Team Performance Booster Challenge. Team Performance Booster Challenge. If you lead a team of any size and you want to just get the best out of your team, then I want to encourage you to sign up to this challenge. It starts on the 14th of December. The website address is on the screen. Sign up. Let's start to build your dream team because it's absolutely possible.